Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Temple Beth El Israel. We're pleased that you came to share a Shabbat with us. We invite you to read along, sing along as you choose and see fit. Hopefully soon we'll be in a room together and we'll use these same melodies again. So if you don't know them, spend a moment this Shabbat to become familiar with your prayer home. And if you are at home lighting Shabbat candles, the blessing, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Yedid nefesh avar rachaman, avar rachaman, v'shochavtecha el ritzonecha, el Lichadudi likrat kala yadadai 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 b'nei Shabbat Lichadudi likrat kala yadadai 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 b'nei Shabbat Kabbalah Shapor dizachor b'divrei Ishmi an Elami Yuchad Adonai Echad Shmo Echad B'Shem U'Tiferet B'Lichila Lichaduni Lichad Kala Yadadai 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 B'nei Shabbat Lichad Shabbat Lichuven Echad Yihi Mekor HaBracha Merosh Mikedem Mesukhan Zot Ma'aseh Malach Shabbat Tefillah Lichaduni Lichad Kala Yadadai 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 B'nei Shabbat Hitorari, Ki Ba'orei, Kumi Ori, Uri, Shir Daberi, Yevod Adonai, Alayim Nigla, Lichaduni Lichad Kala, Yadadai, 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 B'nei Shabbat. At this point, we usually open the doors to outside to let the Shabbat bride enter and be wed to the Jewish people for Shabbat. Shabbat, Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei Rabbah B'omad yibrach chidutei v'yomlech malchutei B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala u'v'zman karib V'meru Amen Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach L'olam ulam me'almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudisha b'richu Le'elam in kol birchata v'yishirata tushbirchata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma b'meru. Amen. Blessed, praised, honored, exalted, extolled, glorified, adored, and lauded be the name of the Holy Blessed One, beyond all earthly words and songs of blessing, praise, and comfort, to which we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaroma ariv arabim, b'chachma poteach she'arim, uvitbuna mishaneh itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem, barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or. Uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdio bein yom uvein layla. Adonai tzvaot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Adonai Shiftai Tiftach Upi Didi Latecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, V'mevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav L'Hoshia, Mechakel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Shomech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayim Emunato, Lishenei Avar, Michamocha Ba'al Geburot, Umidom Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umachmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom hallelujah selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. We continue in silence. Now, we take a moment and we think of those in need of healing, be it physical, spiritual, or emotional. Take this moment to utter their names so that they are al kanfei hansharim, on the wings of eagles. Bless the ones before us, help us Shabbat Shalom. So here we are in the middle of the book of Exodus. As you recall, last week we received the 10 Commandments, the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 statements, the 10 utterances. Well, now we're in a portion called Mishpatim. Mishpat is a judgment. Mishpatim are judgments. And let's put it into some historical perspective. We are now 10 weeks after leaving Egypt. 10 weeks. 2.5 months. That's all we are. We are 10 weeks out of Egypt. We still have the mentality of people who were the lower middle class, who did menial jobs. We were not necessarily slaves tied up in chains and whipped all day long and working in the hot sun till sundown. That's not really what we were as slaves. We were the lower middle class. We worked hard. But we decided to try something new. So we left. 10 weeks ago, we left. We've been walking for 10 weeks. Imagine. Walking for 10 weeks, and now we are at the foot of Mount Sinai, and Moses walks away from us and goes up the mountain, and comes down with the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 statements, and that takes us absolutely no place. We have already begun to build the golden calf. Moses becomes angry, throws him down, feels bad, goes back up. Aaron takes apart the golden calf. Moses comes down with the second set of the 10 statements. We then decide to move forward because we've been walking for 10 weeks already. What's the point of going backwards? And here we are. They've just gotten God's awesome declaration of the Decalogue. But we're not done. We're not done. Tradition says that Moses brought down the written law and the oral law. What we understood, but what was also written. And now there's something called the Covenant Code, which is the clarification of more laws, more rules, more mishpatim, more judgments. It's a list of rules and judgments. It starts out with the rules of moral behavior. It just speaks about them. It lists them all out. It then talks about myriad subjects on all types, including morals, moral judgments, laws on worship, serfdom, what happens if somebody's injured. It goes on and on and on. The first 17 verses deal with property and talk about laws of theft. What happens if you destroy somebody's property? What if you destroy somebody's animal? And all such things. A whole listing, a whole pond full of ponderous judgments that tell us how to live now that we have this newfound document of the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 utterances. We are 10 weeks into a 40-year journey. But now we are prepared with rules, with judgments, with ordinances, with concepts of how to live. We will refine those over the next 39.5 years, so that by the time we enter the promised land, we know how to behave as free people. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will. May we behave that way even now in the moment of challenge of this crazy coronavirus. Do not let down your guard now. We are hearing good things. Things are moving towards resolution, but I beg you, please, continue to be vigilant. The end is in sight, but we cannot yet touch it. Be careful, Be safe. Shabbat Shalom. We'll now go back to the service and continue with the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, l'teit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד. Thus it has been said, Adonai will be sovereign over all the earth. On that day, Adonai will be one and God's name will be one. We pause now as we remember the anniversaries of whose yahrzeits occur this weekend, as we also remember all those taken by the hand of the oppressor, including over 1.5 million children taken during the Holocaust. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעולמה דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חון וביומי חון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, במהרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם עולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתבער ויתרומם ויתנשא, יתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה במהרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל במהרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל במהרו amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. God bless us. May God bless this house and your house. May God bless us all as we remember not only the 10 utterances, but all the utterances of a God who is good, who brings us all we can handle and more. May God bless this house. Shabbat Shalom.